Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today is look number 2 of my 15 days of makeup series. Now in case you missed yesterday's video, what I'm simply doing with this series is creating a different eye look every single day using different palettes and only one palette per look. I'm also incorporating my Sigma brush set in every single look, which is still on sale in case you would like to purchase it. It's still 20% off. It is a really good deal. Don't sleep on it. You will love the brushes that are included in the set as well as the 3D blender, and those are the brushes. The brushes in my set are the ones that I'm going to be using for each individual look. And I'm going to be showing you exactly how easy it is to recreate each individual look using only 3 eye brushes. And of course, the 3D blender along the entire face. So yeah, that is what I'm doing. This is the look for today. Now let's jump right into it. Okay, so I've already gone ahead and I've prepped my eyes for eyeshadow application. The only thing that I have on is concealer along the entire eye area, and then I've set it with a powder. Now we're going to jump right into the palette. The first eyeshadow that I'm going to use is this one right here that is in the middle. I'm going to grab that with my E40 from my set. And I'm simply going to start off by placing it here along the crease, just patting it on and then blending it in back and forth along the crease. And I'm keeping this look very round, as you can see. And I'm also bringing the eyeshadow in to the inner corner. This is going to be more of a halo look, so you want color all the way around and then just the pop of shimmer right in the center. All right, next I'm going to take my E25 from my kit, and I'm going to be grabbing this more of a pinky tone here right next to the center shade. And I'm going to be placing it right along the crease by patting it in first. I want to make sure that I have control over where I'm placing each individual color. And the way that I do that is by patting it on first and then blending. And then I'm going to take my E40 and I'm going to blend that out. So without adding any additional color to the E40, which is this tapered blending brush, I'm going to blend it out. Then I'm going to go back with my E25, which is the smaller blending brush, grabbing some more of that pink tone and patting it onto the crease once again, just to deepen this eyeshadow shade a little bit more on the lid. And then once I've done that, going back with my E40 and blending it. So just rinse and repeat. Okay, and then I'm going to take this more of a maroon shade here in the corner. I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did with the previous eyeshadow, which is just patting it on to the eye using my E25 and then blending it out using my E40. Alright, and then next I'm taking my E25 once again, and I'm actually going to grab the deepest shade and I'm going to be patting that on the eye the same way that I did the previous eyeshadows with this brush. So I'm just going to be patting it along the crease here, just rounding it out before going back with my E40 and blending it in. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm going to apply that onto the back of my hand. And this is just going to allow me to place the concealer right in the dead center of the lid. I'm going to blend it out a little bit using my finger, and then that way whatever shimmer I use on top of it is really going to pop. So I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer on my index finger, and I'm going to place it right here on the center. And then I'm simply going to blend it out just by patting it. Now, unless you're looking for like a cut crease halo, then you're actually going to need a brush for this. But if you're just looking for a halo, just like a pop of shimmer in the middle, your finger will do just fine. And I'm going to take this all the way up to my crease. Okay, so now that that is on the lid, I'm going to clean my finger off, and then I'm going to dip into this beautiful bright pink, like metallic pink. I'm going to take that with my finger and I'm going to place it right on top of the concealer. And this is not only going to allow the eyeshadow to stick onto something and not move, but it's also going to allow the eyeshadow to really pop. All right, now I'm going to go back with my E25 without adding any additional product and then just blend the edges out. Okay, so next comes lashes. I'm going to be using some false lashes. These are some of my favorite. They're from Pure Cosmetics. They are their Pro eyelashes in the style Diva, which I just find to be very flattering on the eyes. But before I apply lashes, I must apply mascara. Today I'm going to be using my Better Than Sex mascara, just applying a really nice light coat of that before applying my false lashes. Okay, so just applying some mascara onto the lashes. Then applying the false ones. Okay, so now I'm going to take a quick little break from the eyes and I'm going to work on the rest of the face. I'm going to start off with foundation. For today, I'm using my Maybelline foundation. This is the Super Stay Foundation in the shade Sun Beige. And I'm going to grab that with my 3D blender from the set. Just dab it all over the face. Next, for concealer, I'm taking my Born This Way concealer in the shade Sand. Applying that onto the under eye area. And then blending it out using my 3D blender. All right, and then I'm going to set the under eye area just very little. I'm going to grab some of my RCMA No Color powder with my 3D blender, just a very, very light layer. And I'm just going to pat that onto the under eye area. Okay, so now that the under eye is set and ready to go, we can go back to the eyes in order to finish those off. So I'm actually going to take, I really have been loving running this particular eyeliner along my waterline. This one is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Sparkle Nude. I just feel like it complements any kind of a shimmery look. It really brightens up the under eye area and it just looks gorgeous. So I'm going to be running that along the waterline. Next, I'm going to go back into the palette. I'm going to grab the deepest first. So I'm going to grab this like purpley shade and I'm just going to pat that along the lower lash line. So I'm not dragging it back and forth because then it can get all over the place and then it's a lot harder to come back from. Next, I'm going to take the pink shade and I'm going to pat that on top of this one in the same way. And then last but not least, I'm taking the eyeshadow that we began this look with, the one here in the center, and I'm going to blend everything out underneath the lash line with that. The last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my E25 without adding any additional product, and I'm going to use that in order to further blend out the bottom lash line. And then of course finishing off the eyes completely by applying a little bit of mascara onto those lower lashes. All right, and you know what? I'm actually going to clean off my pencil brush, the E30 from my set, and I'm going to grab that beautiful shimmer that we placed along the center of the lid here. I'm going to grab that with my pencil brush and I'm going to pop that on to the inner corner as well. For bronzing and blush today, I'm going to go with my NARS duo. This one is Orgasm Blush and Laguna Bronzer. So just applying the bronzer first. And then I'm going to take my duo fiber brush. This one is the F15 from Sigma, and I'm grabbing the blush from that. And for highlight today, I'm using my Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals. I'm going to grab that with my Sigma F35. Apply it onto the tops of my cheeks here. I'm also going to do the bridge of my nose and my chin. And for lips, I'm grabbing my Beauty For Real H2O Matte Liquid Lipstick. This one is in the shade My Pleasure. So that completes look number 2 of the series. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope that you enjoyed today's makeup tutorial and that you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on future makeup tutorials, product reviews, anything beauty related. And also don't forget to follow me on all of my other social media platforms where I love to interact with you all. I am All Beauty by Sarah with an H on Instagram and All Beauty by Sarah without the H on Snapchat and Twitter. As always, take care and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah! Bye!